This is Alexis with Infinite Design Marketing, and this is your how to create a page on Impulse video. So I've gone ahead and logged in and clicked on Pages, Create a New Page. And this is the page that I land on. It will actually be completely blank. These two items would not be here. And what I would do is I'd start at the top. Do I want the page live? At this point, I want the page live. If you are creating a new page that you want to work on and it's going to take a little while, but you just want to get it started, you can click no. And when you save, you can save it as a draft and it won't push the page live. When you're ready to push it live, you simply click the yes in the pages live section. Sitemap. With the sitemap on this page, I'm going to say no. So the sitemap is in place specifically for search engines to be able to read the information and qualify pages as being considered part of the site. This is to help to eliminate any miscommunication with the search engines that you might be stuffing the site with orphan pages. So pages that are irrelevant or duplicate just to make the site seem larger. So you want any pages that are for in-house or just for your personal use to not be on the sitemap. They'll recognize that they're there, and they will recognize that you don't intend for them to be considered part of the website. The password protect options are built into the system. Unless you've purchased that service, they won't work. You can click yes and it'll give you the little drop down to log in on any page, but there's no programming associated with it, so it wouldn't work. If you do at any point decide that you want a page with that, just let us know and we can give you information on adding that in. The page URL. For every page that you add to this system, the page must indeed be called index.php. So what we've done here is this is a how-to page, so we've named it how-to and then index.html. I'm sorry, .php. And so what will happen is the system will generate a folder called how-to, and that way it'll put this inside of it and it keeps the system happy. This is the page title. So the title, the keyword, and the description are built in to the system, and that's your SEO on-page meta tagging. So it's not all elements of on-page, but you can do it all by yourself in here as well as you build further sites. So for each of these, there are specific rules that the search engines require. So for your page title, that's what shows up here in the tab or the window itself. If you have just one, it shows up as the bookmark, and it shows on the search engine result pages as that first line of text that's the link to your site. It's important that it's not more than 72 characters with spaces. I recommend very strongly use commas and not pipe bars. Pipe bars are technically 3 spaces. With the comma, you're not going to run into that. And it also tells the search engine's algorithm that the comma says next item, next item, next item. So if I were a blue suede boots store in Santa Rosa, I might here write blue suede shoes, blue suede boots, Santa Rosa, comma, boots, Sonoma County, something like that, and making sure that I'm not going over those character spaces, but using keywords that I believe people would be searching for to bring them to that page. Keywords are not used to qualify you in ranking for search engines. However, being in this field for a very long time, I like to keep some insurance because you never know just what changes are being done. In Yahoo, I believe Yahoo MSN uses some keywords a little bit. So I would put about 4 words in there, boots, blue suede, Santa Rosa, Sonoma County, something like that, if this is what that site was. The description is the description that you see on the search engine's results page. You want it to be about 158 characters and spaces. You want to get your phone number in there if that's your goal. Some people don't want phone calls. So if you do, then I would put it in there. Otherwise, it needs to be a descriptive paragraph trying to coax people to come to the site, giving them information about what they're searching for. Always best to use your keywords in the first 20 characters. This is your page type. So with this system, there are several different types of pages. If you've purchased a blogger calendar, etc., they would show. Let's say you were making a new gallery page, you would choose photo gallery. It would then set up a page that you were working in the CMS as a photo gallery. You're basically going to work with this default and the photo gallery page. So banner, we don't have any interior banners, so you just leave that be. Over here, there's an option for social media. You can click any of these check boxes, and when you save, it'll produce them on the page. If they're not where you want them, just let us know. Enabling comments is a Facebook commenting system on the page. It allows your visitors to leave a comment. The comment will need to be approved by you first, but once you approve it, it will push to your website and their Facebook page. So it's a nice little bit of marketing if it's something you want to use. If you don't, you just leave it there and not to worry about it. So in the editor section itself, you can see it has very standard editing tools for any word processor or WYSIWYG type program. You can click here to type in the code itself. You've got your bold, italics, underline, you've got your formatting and your bullets, copying and pasting from Word, spell check, etc. For adding images, you click this button here. You can browse the server and pick from something you've already uploaded. So let's say earlier you went in through this images or files tab and you uploaded some photos and you want one of them on the page. You can simply come in here. You can go to images, banners, gallery, homepage, or a home banner, home pages, and you just click on it and it will insert the image. And you can also give it alt text, which is very good for disability and people who have disabilities and are reading the site or having it read to them. You can change the heights, etc. If you need to upload something that has not been uploaded to your images, you can simply click here and choose to upload as in any uploading system straight from your hard drive. I'll click out of that, ignore this preview text, it just shows, it's just there, just ignore it. So here today I'm going to add a title and it's going to say how to videos for Impulse CMS. And I have this in an H1, which is your title tag. Then here on the page, I'm going to want to put your video. So over here, I have the code. It's an iframe, and that's how we put these videos in. But I can't just put that on the page here. I have to go to the source, and I'm going to just highlight those paragraph tags, and I'm going to put it in. Now I'm coding in this space, but you can simply make a space in the WYSIWYG. So you could have gone here and then hit return and it would do the same thing. Shift return is a hard space. Straight return is just a regular one. And then I'm going to want to do a couple of things. This is pretty tiny, so I keep doing that. What I'm going to want to do is bring this up a little bit. So I'm going to make it 6. I'm going to bring it up by about 200. And whenever you make a change in the code, in the source view, you can't save it. See, it'll tell you down here. It'll always tell you if there's something a little amiss or it needs you to do something. So I'm going to click back to source, and then I can go ahead and save. But I'm going to put in one more thing. Impulse CMS overview video. So now this is what this video is. And I'm going to want it to be bolder text so you can see it. I can also choose from here. Now the H2 is white text, so if you choose that, you're not going to see it. And I just wanted to let you know that because if you do choose the H2 wanting something a little smaller than that H1, it's going to make you crazy trying to find why isn't it there. So that's what's going on with that. And I'm going to click Save because I do want to see this. I want it live. I don't want it on the sitemap. And then when I go to the site, you can see here that after the URL, and again, this is just the in progress, beta URL, but when the site's live, it would be right after the .com, how to, and then anytime I make a change, I'm going to refresh the page, and then there it is. So here you can play the video right here on the page, or you can click YouTube to go to YouTube and see it full size. And actually, we can make these a little bit bigger in here, so let's go in and do that. Let's make them 8, 7. Let's just see how that looks. Again, I've got to switch back, save, give it a second, come back, refresh, and we're much bigger. So, they're not perfect. They're going to be a little, small because they're in the site. But you can, again, click right here and go to YouTube and see them. So that's how you would create a page. If you are creating and saving a page and this goes blank, in some browsers it just goes blank and it looks like nothing's on the page, simply click Manage Pages again. Here it is. You're going to click there, and then here's your page. You're going to go Action, Edit Page, and there you have it. So with any page, if you wanted to make a change, let's say you want to make a change, add some more clients. I know that clients is under the About Us, so I'm going to click Clients. I'm going to go About Us, Actions, Edit, and I can make my change in here. Let us know if you have any questions. We're always available, and I hope that you found this video helpful.